Summer will be here before you know it. So today we have Pat Williams, co-owner of Mr. Hydration and Cooling Station, to tell us how you can beat the heat and keep cool this summer. We'll tell you more up next. I'm here today with Pat Williams, co-owner of Mr. Cooling and Hydration Station. Thank you so much for joining me on the Sweet Buffalo Show today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, of course. So tell me about Mr.
Mobile Cooling and Hydration Station was an idea of mine that came at a construction site one day, middle of August, very hot. Came up with, honestly, the name first, and then developed the idea of a mobile misting station. And over the time, refined that design and came up with what we have now, which is a mobile trailer that provides filtered drinking water and cooling mist for its patrons.
That's so cool. So why was this so important for you to do?
I just wanted to make water more accessible to people, especially at large events where it could be a kids' soccer tournament and where water isn't available. We can ship water to remote locations and provide up to 1,600 bottles of water on demand.
So you bring the hydration station, and then the guests at these events, they get to come and have water for free.
Correct. Most companies who rent it out are renting it for events or as a sponsored placement, kind of like a gift, you know. People in large gatherings need to find a source of cooling and a source of hydration, and this is the new local watering hole.
Well, it sounds very important. I mean, you can get really, really hot in the summer, especially with children and animals. People bring their dogs out. So to, look around and not have anywhere to have a drink of water sometimes in those, high heat numbers, it's very important.
Exactly. And with heat on the rise every summer, it's more important every year to stay hydrated and stay cool.
And it helps the environment too, right?
Correct. I mean, we're saving, it depends on the event and how many people are drinking that water or using the mist. But on average, we're saving for a 200-gallon tank, which is what the trailer can hold itself, 1,600 bottles of water per 200 gallons. Well, if you're transitioning that into a local source, like could be a hose bib or a fire hydrant, we can go unlimited in that aspect. So it could 1,600 plus.
And the mist, describe that to me. So you're outside, you're sweating.
Yep.
How does the mist help? You go underneath it?
Yeah, so the mist distributes from the top of the trailer along the whole side. So as you're filling up your cup or your bottle or the little paper cups that we provide, you get cooled off up to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So on a 90-degree day, it feels like 70 degrees in the mist.
That is really cool. And I come up with ideas all the time. I mean, so many people do that, oh, we should invent this, we should do that. But you actually, the idea popped in your head and you actually did it.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit crazy.
No, I'm sure it takes a lot of education and things like that, but you actually brought it to fruition.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's a learning curve, right? So we've had design flaws that we've had to overcome, but built a second unit last year because of the popularity of the first one, and now this year we have 2 available.
And what kind of events have you been to last summer?
So last year we were able to do Ride for Roswell, rainy day. We did Bill's Kids Day in August, rainy day. So the water was popular, but the mist wasn't those days. But we did some school events where kids had an outdoor, play day at an elementary school. Was one of our first customers, and they just loved it. Couple photos of 30, 40 kids gathered around the mist, just holding their hands up and loving the atmosphere, and they just providing a good time. Everybody needs water. Everybody loves water. Mm-hmm. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, it is pretty simple, but still
it's
excellent.
my coaster idea,
That's great, though. But you came up with it, and now you're doing good things. So what can the community do to support you, or how does someone reach out if they want to have the hydration station?
Yeah, if you'd like to reach out, book it for an event or place a sponsorship somewhere, you can contact me at pat@mrmrcooling.com.
All right, guys, you heard it. Be sure to support Mr. and Pat Williams here. Thank you so much for joining me on the Sweet Buffalo Show.
I appreciate it.
For more episodes of The Sweet Buffalo Show, visit Sweet Buffalo on all our social platforms for sweet stories worth sharing.